Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome back to my channel. And this video is going to kind of be a really boring one and something that a lot of you probably won't like, probably won't be interested in. It's really just a story time and nobody does those anymore, so I don't think the internet as a whole really cares about it, but I just needed to come and vent and talk about stuff, and he's going to be eating his prunes while I'm doing it. Hey, chill out, crazy. Crazy. There you go. You got it. Yeah. Good job. But I'm going to be telling you guys about the situation now that we are away from where we're at and getting everything back on track. So, the apartment that we were in, that all of my other videos were in, is no longer ours. The short version is we got evicted. And the long version is that he was fired for using his protected paid time off and all of that, and the manager was really just trying to find any excuse or loophole to fire him. She was never really liked him and all of that, so she found a way that she could fire him for using the paid time off, and essentially had a bunch of people back her in saying that he used it incorrectly somehow, and I don't know, and by somehow I mean I don't know how she said it was done incorrectly, but we know that it wasn't. And then to add on to that drama, he has money still that he needs to get from them, but when he went and tried to go and get his check cashed and stuff, they said that it was insufficient funds. So they're also not giving him his money. But because of that, there was enough time that we ended up not having any money to go towards rent, and we ended up not being able to pay rent. And so we got lucky, and my mother-in-law had an extra room, and that's where I'm at right now. That's where we're going to be staying while we pay that back and get back on our feet and then get our own place. And that's the plan as of now. But it's just been so hectic as a result of all of that, and it's been stressful and crazy, and I didn't want to talk about it until all the stress was behind us, because when you talk about the stressful parts, for me personally, when I talk about the stressful parts, I feel like I'm just adding to the stress. Like, it doesn't make it feel better, it just adds to it if I'm just constantly focused on the stress. Hey, crazy, I want you to calm down. And so it created a whole bunch of, thank you for pulling that out of my bag. It created a whole bunch of issues for us as of right now, and we are doing good now. It's not like the best situation. Not that it's a bad situation, it's just not the best situation. Like, I would much rather prefer our own space and just kind of like in our like own area, you know, but this isn't a bad situation. It's not like awful or anything. I want to make that clear. It's just, you know, like any other adult, I want my own area. And eventually, once we get back on our feet and do all that, that'll happen again. And so I took a break from everything that I was doing, like working on my webtoon series that I had finally announced, and I had to take a break from the Zodiac I was working on, and just like really took a minute for all of this, and like even before we had moved, because we barely moved. But I had to take a break and step back and focus on the stress of moving and trying to fix it, with them not wanting to let us fix it in a way that we could. We explained the situation. They didn't care and said, nope, we're not going to work with you. And we know that they had worked with people like an abundant amount in the past. We've had like a couple friends that they've been very forgiving to. And Gesundheit, baby boy. And it wasn't the case with us. And it sucks, but that's just life. And, you know, you can't always control things like that. And at the end of the day, you know, like, in their eyes, we were just people that weren't paying rent anymore, like, didn't pay rent for enough time that they were annoyed with it, they were done with it, and, you know, came to them with, like, a sob story, essentially. Like, in their eyes, we could just be making it all up. And I mean, obviously, we're not making it up and all of that, but, you know, like, if I was running an apartment complex and somebody, you know, like, came to me with that story, I don't know if I'd believe them either, you know? So, it is what it is. But yeah, things are getting back on track, and we're getting there now, and so far everything is fine as of now, other than, like, our stress levels, like, just now coming down, and, you know, trying to figure all of that out. And he's been very difficult at night, just because whenever we move to a new spot, he gets, like, a little difficult, you know, like, if we move the bed, or if something changes in what he's used to, like, doesn't even have to be, like, moving, you know, it's just anything that changes his routine affects him greatly, to the point where, like, his sleep gets messed up. And so that's what we're working with now, is him on a messed up sleep schedule, pretty much. And he's been on a messed up sleep schedule in general, as is, but as of now, it's just been a slightly more difficult schedule, because he's not really used to the situation and what's going on. And yeah. So yeah, that's our life right now. And I just wanted to come on here and vent about it, share a quick little story. Like, this isn't the first time that we've had house troubles and stuff like that, which, if anybody's interested in another video like this, I can tell you about all of the house troubles that we've had since we made this big move and all of that, because there's quite a few stories. But I'll be releasing a bunch of more videos that I'm excited about, that are a lot more fun and entertaining, and generally a good time, for me at least. You know, they're the kinds of things that I want to watch on YouTube. Like, I have ready to go, it's like already recorded and all that. I have my birth story and stuff ready to go, so that's gonna be next week's video. And yeah, this is really just telling you guys what happened, sharing all of that with everybody, and discussing where I'm at in life, which is that I'm gonna start getting back to the stuff that I have to draw after I finish his brand new cousin's present and do all of that stuff. So I'll be back to drawing after that. The zodiacs and all of that aren't going to be messed up for those following me on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, that's life right now. It's fun and exciting. And I don't know where to end this video, or how long to talk for a video ever when it's like this, so I just kind of ramble. Sorry about that. Still rambling. Yeah, I want to do a lot of fun mom stuff this year. That's the main thing. I want to film a lot of fun mom stuff.